afternoon. It seemed like that was one of them days. But kind of excited over getting our car, and just know that it's a big debt for a long time, and that probably was in my brain a little bit. And all know how it is when you take on a payment or something like that. You get all, it's exciting, but at the same time, reality is like that's the new wears off and the old shines through in just a couple payments. And then you're like, man, dang, gotta make this payment again. So it's cool to get another vehicle. My wife and I, that's the first brand new vehicle that we've been able to get together. We've had new used vehicles, but we've never had a brand new vehicle. So, oh, shout out to brother Desi, man. You know what? I feel like man.
Busy.
See, Desi, I stroll right past, man, when I'm trying to scroll through. Man, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't even see your name there, man. You need to start putting me a big old italics across there so I can see that sucker when I scroll. There he is.
You can
Highlight
also
that thing for me.
star comments and highlight them, and then you can go to starred. I can like
Yeah,
highlight them for you, and then you can look in the starred too.
yeah, man. Yeah, 'cause you get scrolling through and you scroll right on past. But brother Desi, man, shout out to you, man.
Our
Always coming through
friend
for me,
from
man.
Russia was just wishing you good luck with the stream
Oh
today.
man, thank you very much, man. Shout out to you. Good vibes to Russia. Good vibes to you, my friend. I know there's some unrest in the world, but we're praying for both sides. I just want to see peace come. That's what I want. I don't really, for me, it doesn't go no deeper than that as far as the rest of it. I just hate to see people in turmoil around the world and things going on. I just wish it didn't have to be that way. So shout out to you. Good vibes from here in America. Appreciate you being a part of the journey. Thank you. Been a part of the journey too for a while.
And all you
Been
do
good
is
vibing with us.
hope for peace.
Hope for peace, man. Yeah, indeed. Man, this just proves right here that the world gets along. It's the upper echelons that don't
It's
seem
the
to.
crazy leaders of the global
Well, it
echelon with
the
the
crazy
egos.
representatives for us, brother Tommy. I encourage you to get leader out of your mouth and put representative in there because they represent you. We are the leaders, supposed to be. They're
Well,
supposed
they
to
call
represent.
themselves leaders.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not. They're not. That's why I say they're not. They don't deserve that. You're our representative. You're not no leader. When you see
Egotistical.
when I don't talk about other countries and stuff and their stuff, but I don't mind to say I'm a very patriotic man, but I do like some common sense things and stuff. It really does aggravate me when you see what's supposed to be our representative just like vote straight down party lines no matter what. And I'm talking both sides. I'm getting on both sides like that because you can't tell me you're truly representing the people in your community, the true people in your community, when you just straight vote down party lines. That's a lie. That is a lie. You cannot tell me that you're going by the constituents in your community, and I don't care what side you're on. That don't make a crap to me. It's about like, okay, when I see that every time you vote, it's always straight down. You can't tell me that you're reading that and you're truly voting on the substance of what's being talked about in that. And that's the part that aggravates me is in America for our representatives because we're the leaders. They're supposed to represent us. I don't call them leaders no more. You can call them whatever you want. I call them representatives. But when I see that each one of them vote down party lines every time, I know for a fact that they ain't really doing their job because their job is to represent the people of their community. And the people of their community don't always vote down party lines. I'm sorry, it just ain't the way it works. When you
Hmm.
know what I mean?
And
And
what these
and
representatives want, they want like a Soviet Russia back, or a what's it like in Cuba or Canada? Canada's a nice place, but Canada has some crazy stuff going on too. They want Soviet Russia. They want Cuba, and
well,
I
it
just
was
saw an
never
instance of that, and that yeah,
our
you don't want Cuba. No, you don't
our
want that.
representatives was never supposed to make a living as our representatives. They were supposed to go represent, cycle through. and you see them. They use it to enrich themselves. It's about
Mhm.
the viral video on TikTok or YouTube or wherever the hell they put it at. And it's about the tweet that they made this morning, or it's about this, or it's about that, or let's call this one a name, or let's get on board with this horse crap. You know what? Well, that's not what we really put you there to do. And if you know that when you start really looking at it, it's like they've really stepped away from what their true job is. Their true job is just to represent the people of your community. That's all it is. And the party line crap, you know, us people, the normal people in the community that are just trying to feed our families and just trying to make a living and figure out how to get by, we don't give a flying crap about your tweet. We don't have time for that crap. We don't care about how you feel. It ain't about how you feel. Now, when you want to start talking about what your community says that you need to do, then I've got ears to listen. But when you're talking, when you got these representatives up there talking about how they feel, I don't care about how you feel, to be right real honest with you at this point. You've got friends and family that care about that. I'm not your friend nor your family. I just want to know what you're doing to represent me. I don't care about whether you got a D, or I. I don't care what's at the end of your name. At the end, I just care about, are you trying to represent the
Mhm.
whole of the people?
Call and
And you
talk to your
see it
representative. Hammer your
when,
representative.
yes, and when you see straight party line votes on either side like that, you know for a fact that that person has been bought and sold. They've been bought and sold, because otherwise there ain't no way. There's no way. And they come up with these outrageous things, 15,000 pages worth of crap that somebody's supposed to be able to figure out whether it's worth anything in a day or something. Well, we all know that that ain't working. That don't work. That's there's truly just, that's why I say, for me, as patriotic as I am, I would love to just see it go back to nobody cares whether you're Republican or Democrat. We just care whether you're representing the whole of the people. That's what
I'm
you were put there to
independent.
do. Because, okay, you run your campaign to get elected into a position, but then, once you're elected into that position, you're representing all the people in you're not just representing one side. You're supposed to represent all the people.
And the
And when
truth
you vote,
is, like how it goes, like they get in and they elected, and then they're focusing on the next time the election is. So they're they're running their what they're coming into for their next their goal is to get elected for the next time too. So they keep
yeah,
this BS going.
yeah, because it's about, for me, I live in I live in an environment where I feel like I'm around all different kinds of people, and every darn one of them are trying to do the same thing, trying to get their kids to school, trying to get their lunch together, get figured out what they're going to shop for, grocery shop, and trying to pay the little payments that they got, and that's it. It and when you see that the people that's supposed to be trying to help, uh, put law and order in, because without law and order, we don't have a society, guys. Let's just be honest. If we go back to dog eat dog days, then all of us are going to be in a world of shit, because you better be the biggest, strongest, toughest. That's all I can say, because that's what it come down to. That's what it'll come down to if it comes down to dog eat dog. It no longer matters what you have at that point. So when you put people, whether they're a Republican, Democrat, Independent, whatever they are, or whatever country you're in, as your representative, as who's helping make the laws, and anything out of their mouth has to do with not obeying the law or not upholding the laws that's on the book, whether you like it or not. Well, I'm sure there's thieves out there that don't like the fact that the laws are on the books that say you ain't supposed to steal. Well, that don't mean that when they steal that it don't count. Well, when you've got people that go in, and then no matter what, if it's not a law that falls under their party name, then they have a right to not follow it, and that's not true. That's not the way that works, and I think they need to be held. I think that's the ones that truly need to be held accountable. Because that's
Mum,
where it starts. Uh,
Mumpsimus Rex.
Words are fine but from your point of view, how do we get to that point? Well, I think it starts. I love this question, and this is from. I hope I'm saying this right. Mump, mumps. How do you say that, brother Tommy? I can't read very well, so you. Well, you.
Mumpsimus.
Yeah. I
It's like
apologize for.
Maximus, but Mumpsimus looks like to me.
Okay, I apologize for not being able to say your name right, but let's go with Rex. I can do that one. That's a three-letter one.
Rex.
I got that. It ain't got as many syllables,
It's a
so
hard one,
uh,
yeah.
yeah, it is. It's a toughie for me, but yeah, from this angle, now that I have thought about this really a lot. How do we affect change? I think that we affect change through this right here. We start open dialogue where I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. The first time you call me some kind of name, then the conversation kind of goes dead. You don't start by calling each other names. You don't start by throwing labels on things. You start by what works. Foundation, where do we meet at? And then we'll start figuring out the parts where we don't meet. Right now, I see where our people that we put into position to help bring order to our society, they don't look for where they come together. They automatically look for where they don't. And when you do that, and you start with name calling or you start with labeling somebody as something, whatever it is, then automatically you have shut the conversation down from where we come together, and you've automatically split us right off the rip. And our representatives are supposed to be the ones that come together and say, okay, here's where we all meet together, and here's where we don't. Here's where we have outliers. And we can't lean in on, as much as I care about a 2% of the population, because I care about the whole of a population. You can't allow your feelings of a 2% to dictate whether there's law and things we need to abide by.
That's
If
going
you
off the
don't, if
minority.
if you don't like the law, I'm sorry about that, then you need to have it changed at a congressional level, because that's where it starts.
And
But
get it
as
voted
for
on.
yes, as for a society, I just think that it starts with finding where we come together instead of identifying where we're not. First, we find where we meet.
Well, that's a
Then we start identifying where exactly we don't line up. And I think if we can get back to that, getting back to your question, Rex, Mumpsimus Rex, I just feel like it starts with true dialogue. Dialogue. Hey, brother Dapper, I see you in the house. Down the road,
Dapper
brother
Blessed
Jamie. Good to have you.
Crochet on another channel, second
Bless
channel.
through crochet. Let me scroll back up through here. Sorry about that. Bless through connection. Hello,
I think
Tommy
she
King.
came on her other
Yeah.
channel too, main channel.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm glad you can see that. And there's Liliana Nustra Familia. Hey, CC and host. That's brother Tommy. Uh, Appreciate you being here. We were just I get started on these rants about, and I'm not I'm never coming at it from a bad vibe kind of way. I'm coming at it in good vibes. But I just truly feel like the word leader is reserved for those that are truly abiding by the rules set in place. And our people that we put in as representatives, they're not our leaders. We are the leaders. They represent us. When you start seeing straight party line votes and you start seeing straight down, this is that, then they're not representing their people. They're straight up, they're representing their little crew. And that's just never a good way to start, I don't think. But I'll come still in back. Hello, brother Dapper. Yeah, I appreciate you being here, man. Shout out to our friend, brother Dapper. For those of you that don't know, he does a primetime show on Saturday mornings, where they do like music and just have fun, and they're welcoming into the community. They're from the Philippines, and they're on a different time zone and everything. as far as just the time frame. So shout out to you, brother Dapper, and this has been truly super inviting to myself, and just welcomed me in, and everybody that you meet through there just seems to be wonderful and treats you with respect. I was invited to be a part of his panel one time. That was a true honor. It was actually first time on here that I was nervous. I've never really been a kind of guy to get nervous. I mean, I've been fortunate enough to sing on stage and play music, and kind of got over that kind of feeling a little bit in some ways. Um, but yeah, just getting to go on and host and knowing that to me is a big deal, man. He's doing what I am, not not in a literal way what I envision for myself, but what I'm trying to grow to. And you got to take and learn from those that have wisdom, and he clearly has wisdom. So I appreciate you, brother Dapper. Bless the crochet, surviving together. Miss Mac, I was just talking about you earlier, Miss Mac. I hope you're having a good day at work. Um, yeah, it was an honor to get to be on with you guys, and what a fun situation that we all wound up in. That was a pretty cool back and forth conversation for all of us. I thought that was neat. It was like old home week or something. It was just hanging out with friends. So yeah, shout out to you, Miss Mac, surviving together down the road, brother Jamie. Uh, brother Jamie, man, congratulations, bro, on reaching that milestone of 3,000 hours, man. I'm along for your journey. I see your stuff, and I'm there, man. I'm not always in the chat and always in the videos, but I do keep up, man, and I remember those that's been around on my little journey through here. So congratulations to you, man. Keep on pushing. I know that that's a big milestone, guys. It may not seem like it, but for small channels and everything, you get yourself worked up and you really put a lot of time in. I just encourage y'all, man. Just dig in on what you love doing and just keep doing it. Now, those numbers are fun to keep up with if you just allow it to be something to motivate you. Um, but just first and foremost, have fun. And I see brother Jamie out there camping it up and having fun with his son, just doing good things, man. So, man, you're welcome, but I mean it. Just keep on doing. Let's see. Can I ask for thoughts and prayer? Let's see. Let me pull. Oh, I got it up vertical. I can't. Let me put it back down here. Where can I ask for thoughts and prayers from my dad? He just been admitted to. Absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna hold Magic of Healing Miss Amina's dad up in prayer, and we're just gonna send out good vibes to him, and we're gonna just hold him up, and we're gonna thank you too. We're holding you up too, Miss Amina. So yeah, definitely, brother Gen X in the house, Dapper. Yeah, I'm seeing you. I'm getting caught up with the comments, guys. Yeah, man. Good to have all you guys here. I got started on a little bit on the man. I get leaned in on that kind of stuff, guys, because I'm not a hardcore any one of them, so I can talk smack about all of them. I'm not no Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm an American. That's it. I mean, you have to, if you're going to be a person that votes, you have to choose, you have to choose what you're going to vote for. But what I'm saying is, man, if somebody's got a good idea and somebody makes me feel like they do it, then like, I don't really care about whether it, I don't care about what their affiliation is. If what they're doing is making sense, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, hey, dude, you're always welcome, brother Clint. Just know that. I meant to just shoot you a text and just say, I was gonna say invite open. That's what I was gonna text, and I got started, man. I tell you, they're coming to get that Pathfinder. They're supposed to bring a rollback up. I don't know exactly when. I figured it would probably be right while I was on, which I don't care. They don't need. It's not like they don't need me to pick it up. I mean, if they needed me to pick it up and put it in the truck, then I would go out and help. But they don't need me. They got machines, so I just let them do it. And I got to thinking coming home from the DMV this morning. Uh, I'm supposed to take the other truck up there, but I dropped the insurance on it. So that means I got to pick insurance back up just to drive the thing up there. I'm gonna ask them if they can't just pick it up on the rollback too, because you know what I mean. I hate to have to pick insurance up just to drive it
insure it
20
for a
miles up.
day.
It's 20 miles up the road. Well, my wife's driving the new car right now. We're supposed to, they just let us have it until we brought the other title up and dropped that other truck off. They just, whatever. And I was like, well, dang, man, I'm gonna have to pick up insurance. This, I was like, I don't like that idea. I'm gonna see if they can't just pick them both up. You know what I mean? Because that would be, man, I'm telling you, I'm that guy. If I rode down off this hill without insurance, man, there'd be some Lexus or something that never is around here be parked at the bottom of the hill, and I'd lose my brakes and have to hit it. Something crazy will happen to me. So it's like if they won't do it, I guess I'm just gonna pick up because I did tell them that I was gonna bring it up there. So if they say no, you said you was gonna bring it up, then I'll bring it up. But see, they got Ramey's. Shout out to you, Mike Taylor, from Ramey Chevrolet in Princeton, West Virginia, man. My best friend's first friend at Graham High School. They've been friends for a long time, and of course, I've known him for a long time as well. Not as close as friends as what him and Zachary are, but just shout out to him for helping Courtney and getting her lined out, and then um, uh, Reggie Purdue, thank you, I appreciate you, man. Cole Chevrolet, or Ramey Chevrolet in Princeton, West Virginia, because he was kind of liaison for everything and helped me and Courtney out as well. So thank you guys, we appreciate y'all for helping us out, but yeah, hopefully they'll just come pick that other one up so I don't have to put insurance back on it just to drive it up there. Because I'm not leaving off this hill without insurance on it, bro. 'Cause I mean, I used to be one of them. I wouldn't have cared. You know what I mean? I'd have put an old fake tag on it and been like, let's go. I'm ready. Nah, nah. These days, man, there's something about them handcuffs that just don't feel like they don't fit right no more. My wrist ain't the same shape or something. They just don't think I want them on no more. Not to say that I've had them on very often, but the couple times I did, it sure did count. Like, yeah, my representatives made sure that I represented the DOC for not following the laws. So I would encourage them, if you're going to do that to us, then make sure you follow the laws that's on the books that you have the ability to try to change if you don't like. Um, so yeah, man. But yeah, brother Clint, no, you're always welcome to drop in, man. You got the link. He knows. Drop in anytime. Yeah, scissor hands after the new cut. Hey, man, I'm not one of these like old fuddy duddies or nothing, but I think about these kind of things from just a common, just thinking about it from where I sit as a normal human being and our representatives and what goes on. And it's like I get that they're trying to try, they think they're standing for their cause. But this is my issue. You weren't put there to stand for a cause. You're put there to represent your constituents. And all of your constituents ain't for that one cause. So when I see our representatives take a stand on any cause, I immediately feel like they're not representing their people, whether it fits my mold or not. I'm like, well, now wait a minute. We can't go. We can't do it like that. That's not really what. If you're just standing for a call, this is where I stand. This is what. Well, then that immediately tells me that you're full of crap. You're probably letting down 50% or more of the people that's in your community, whether you're Republican, Democrat, or Independent, whatever it is. You can't stand. We're not putting you there to stand for a cause. That's just not what it is. Now, I don't care if you ran on a cause and you got put up there. Once you're elected, you're no longer for that particular party. You're there to represent all. And it baffles me, man, that we've but once again, it's one of those things for me and Tommy and others. If you have any type of small platform, then I think it's your obligation, if you feel led to speak on it, then speak on it. I just feel obligated to bring the conversation up in a way where I invite Republican, Democrat, Independent to be a part of this because it's about good vibes to me. I don't ask people when they come in, hey, you a Republican? You a Democrat? You a Jewish person? Or you a Christian person? I don't care. Just like I don't care out in the world. If I run into somebody at the gas station, I'm standing there pumping my gas and talking to them, I was like, hey, you Republican? You Democrat? Oh, hell, I can't talk to you. I don't ask people that question. I don't ask, hey, you gay? I don't ask people, I don't ask people those questions. I don't want to know. I don't want to know any of it. I just asking you how you doing. That's it. That truck run good? That, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's so dumb to me. It's so people out here in the world do not live their life going around with a RD plastered at the end of their name. It just don't work that way. So it automatically, for me, when I see that crap, it we give it the credence too. That's another thing that burns my hind end up. Is like, you know, some dumb person saying some foul stuff is the ones that get the airtime on our news. And the ones that get the more ridiculous, the more you're going to get to see it. Instead of it being about some things that maybe we care about. Just like I told y'all that story about when just a few weeks back there when that cop lost his life there working overtime, working a second job, had a baby on the way, lost his life. And they were telling about it. And then when they come back from break, instead of going on talking about and telling us more about that, I wanted to hear more about the real stuff. I had to hear about this crap with that girl and her jeans. Now, we had a good conversation about it. And I don't care. It's a jeans commercial. That ain't the part that bothers me. It's just like at the time when we'd really like to hear about what's really happening, what's going on that truly affects somebody's life. We're talking about whether a jeans commercial was racist or not. Come on, man. Like everybody needs to get on over themselves in that. I mean, man, let's talk about this poor family that just lost their lives. That just lost their life. I say that wholeheartedly. It was a man that lost his life, but it was a wife and a child behind that man needing him. And we're going to give credence to some idiots that want to cry about some pretty little gal wearing a pair of jeans and doing a commercial. That's what we're going to complain about. Get up out of my face with that bull crap. Ain't nobody can look me in the face with a straight face and tell me that's where we need to put our time. And that anybody the numbers is on the side of that. Bull crap. That's a made up news. That's a viral video. That's a whatever. And just because something's viral does not make it worthy of my time. Oh.
TV's good for one thing these days, I keep saying, and that's entertainment only.
It's entertainment only.
You're not going to get informed.
Well, that's why I get aggravated with our news outlets because, and I'm talking both sides. I'm not talking about one side. I'm talking straight up. I feel too much. This is the cause I'm standing for. All I want to hear is what's going on. I'll figure out what cause I want to stand for. I don't need no more fancy slogans. I don't need all that. Hey, Lucas Leon, we see you, man. I can't understand a word of that. So, just know that I'm not saying anything bad, bro. Good vibes. But I don't know what that means. And I don't know what that says. So I can't lean in on that because I don't know what it means. I don't know what that
translation
stands
incoming.
For. I would have something to say about it if I knew what it meant. If you can translate it, I'd be more than happy to read it. But it's good vibes around here, man. But shout out to you guys. Yeah, I wish I knew. I wish I could. Wish I knew how to.
Oh, it's Urdu.
What is it called? I don't know how to. I don't know how to read it. I don't know how to. But it's good vibes. Hey, welcome. always welcome. I just don't know what you're saying, so it makes me kind of lean in on not knowing, no, because if it's something ignorant, you ain't welcome. But if it ain't, then I apologize in advance and welcome. Uh, just know I can't translate it, so I don't know. Uh, but shout out to brother Desi, man. I appreciate you being here. Down the road, brother Jamie. Let's see, brother Gen X. I appreciate you, man. Just know you're always welcome to be up on my stage anytime, brother Clint. Anytime. Blester Crochet, Miss Amina. I appreciate you guys. Had a fun time with you guys yesterday. That was really cool. And thank you for inviting me over, Amina and brother Clint. I appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys. Shout out to brother Dapper, the Outlaw Vault. I see you. I'm sorry I missed your comment earlier. Good morning to you. Good morning. I see you. I'll glow you up there. Blessed to Crochet, I see you there. And Mumpsimus Rex, you got a sub, but I gotta go. Keep talking, guys. Hey, thank you very much for coming by, man. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Good vibes to you. Good vibes to you. I will try to come and check you out as well. Thank you. Miller de la Prida. Oh, that one almost rolled out good, didn't it? That almost rolled out good. Or it sounded good on my side. Hey, but I ain't even gonna try to reap it now. Millie de la Prida, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you being here. They know I'm playing. And Nostra Familia, that is Liliana. I appreciate you, Miss Liliana. Thank you very much. And Brother Dapper, thanks again, man. But yeah, that's just one of those things I get. Might be expressing personal thoughts, emotion, or cultural references, possibly related to food, love, or cultural identity. The disjointed nature suggests it could be from a casual post on a platform like
Yeah,
X.
it's having actually trouble understanding it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
even AI is having trouble understanding
Okay. Well,
translating.
Lucas Leon, just know that we tried to translate. I'm going to say good morning, good vibes. I'm going to give humanity a chance, and I'm going to say, I appreciate you being here. Uh, I hope that it means good vibes. That's what I hope. But thanks for connecting, man, and welcome to
Let's
Creating Change.
see.
My name is Guy. We appreciate you being here, man. It's probably coming from X because this is the first morning that I shared out to X. I had
Oh.
never shared to X before, so might be somebody that come over from
Oh, you
X,
just
man.
shared the link.
Yeah, I
So I don't
shared the
see it
link over.
streaming to X. Because you could actually push to X too.
Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna tell you, man. I need to kind of have a conversation over that about exactly what I
Yeah,
gotta
it's tech
do.
tip of the day. If you're logged in on StreamYard here, you can just add it just like you do YouTube. I think you
Yeah,
actually have your X
I
already on
do,
here. Yeah,
and
you do.
try adding it and see what it tells you when it does it, cause you got
Okay, got an
you
error. Premium account required.
see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you don't
That's
have
what it tells
premium
me.
account. Okay, so you can share the link still.
Yeah, and I don't know what's a premium account. I ain't paying if it
Yeah,
is that what it is to pay
yeah.
for it.
Pay to get that blue check. Get a blue
Oh, they
check.
can keep their
Yeah.
blue check. Hey, if no, man, that's not right, is it?
You can share. Yeah, all the social platforms are now. X started it, and then Facebook and Instagram
How much does
went
it
to it
cost for
too.
a blue check?
X is probably the best. I do X. I don't do Instagram now.
How much
Uh,
is the blue check?
Instagram is like 9 or 11 a month. X comes up to be like 7 a month, and I pay, I,
Oh, well,
I
now we're
pay for the
getting down in
year,
my range.
and it's like $80 a year, something like that. But for X, I only do X
Okay.
myself. I
Yeah,
don't do
'cause I
Instagram.
don't I don't have no. I mean, I've got just a regular Instagram and regular X, but I don't really use them. I don't use the Instagram. You're there. I ain't ever tried. I've tried sharing the both of them. When I first got started, and it kind of
Yeah,
come up to
eight
something.
bucks a
So
month for X.
$8. Okay, I see you there. Yeah, get the blue check mark. See, I didn't even know. That's what I'm saying, man. Is I didn't know
You
that you had
you
to
get
have
some
all
really
that.
cool features when you do verified on X. I don't know about Instagram.
Okay. Okay. Well, I might do that. I mean, $8 a month. I mean, I can stand that. It's just like,
And you get
man,
Grok.
you start adding up all the little $8 a month deal, then that $8 a month starts turning into $100 a month, and you know how it is. You don't know, because I got Canva, and of course, you got to do got. Hell, I had to have Pro. I'm a pro, so I
I
had
did
to
away
have
with
Pro.
Canva. I don't
I
use
got
Canva
Canva.
anymore. I do
I,
vidIQ that helps me with that. I make my own in Keynote or PowerPoint, and that's all. You have that anyway.
what?
PowerPoint or Keynote for with Microsoft, or Keynote is the PowerPoint presentation for Mac.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you mean
you've heard of
no?
PowerPoint, right?
Yeah, I've heard of
Microsoft
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint, and then Keynote is Mac's version of that.
Yeah, man. So what you're telling me is that I got all that on this computer.
You probably have Microsoft, so you
I
probably
got
have
a
PowerPoint.
HP. I got a
Yeah,
HP.
yeah, I would say you'd have PowerPoint for sure.
Man, hey, people think it costs a lot to go to college. Well, it costs a fortune to be ignorant. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I didn't know that I had all that. Oh, see, see. So it's already on this computer, is what you're
Xbox
telling me.
One count for $21 a month. Wasn't using it much. So
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
Xbox One is like you pay for that. You essentially have that's Microsoft account.
Well, see, like with this HP or with this computer that I got, man. I mean, I don't have no kind of nothing on it that I know. I mean, like I haven't paid for nothing on it other than like I got Canva and stuff. But like I don't even know what all's on here. To be 100% honest, like I don't know. I don't know. Like I'm just lucky to be able to get on StreamYard if you want the God's honest truth. I mean, uh, I know that there's a lot of things that's built into the computer, like you're talking about with this PowerPoint deal and with other stuff. But I just haven't never used it, man. Didn't and don't know how. Didn't know really exactly how it all worked, man. Does it work the same as Canva?
Pretty much, what Canva does when you're paying for Canva is to make it super simple and easy to create a design. That's what you're paying for. Make Canva gives you easy tools to work with, and you're paying for that. It may be a little tougher, harder if you use like Microsoft, but it's lesser and didn't cost as much
Okay,
sometimes at all.
okay. Yeah, I've got a bunch of Microsoft rewards. What is that for? I've got a crap pile full of them things. I got like 2,800 of them or something. I don't even know what they're for.
Probably from buying software through the years or
I ain't never
loyalty
bought
program
nothing. I've
or a
never bought
computer.
anything. I bought the
I don't
computer,
know.
yeah, but it just keeps showing up that I have some type of reward. I don't know. I ain't even explored it, man. Dude, this is the kind of thing like I've told y'all before, man. The computer just for whatever reason, for the longest time, it just wasn't my friend. I didn't like it at all. It ain't like a phone. A phone you can just sit and play with and figure out. It seemed like, but man, I figured out quick that this computer did not work the same exact. It did not. It was not easy. It's easy once you understand what you're doing. But man, just to try to jump in here and start learning it, phew, phew.
You know, if you don't know, like you said, ignorance. If you don't know something, it's going to be hard as anything to figure that out. But once you got
Yep,
it, it's
that's
like,
what I
oh,
mean.
this
Is
is
like
easy.
for me, it's like if I knew how to do like through the what you're talking about, I probably wouldn't spend the money on the subscription for the other stuff neither. Just because of well, why would I pay for that if I can go right here and it's on here anyway? I need to start kind of learning a little bit more about what's on this computer because
So
I
yeah,
really don't.
paying for in Canva is all the tools that Canva has, and they're adding more and more. It's actually getting more and more complicated on Canva because they're adding so many tools.
Yeah, yeah. I like it though. I ain't gonna lie. I do enjoy messing with it. I'll wind up thinking I'm going to be in there for 15, 20 minutes and wind up being in there for 2 hours playing with some stuff and look, doing different things. I just like messing with it. Uh, but I also enjoyed like the cap cut. I liked messing with that. Uh, Still do enjoy it. Like I mean, I know they say that they're taking stuff and everything. I feel like I've been feeling that way for a long time. So why would I start caring at this point? I mean, it's like okay. I mean, if you want to use my little video, my little video of me walking around the lake, if I feel like that's some solid gold, then maybe I would worry about it, but I don't feel like it's any sign. Like, okay, whatever. If I
Later
want to
today,
use it,
I'm
I
I
use it.
got something video walking on a lake and some other stuff. I don't have mountains here, but got something else here. I'm gonna go a little bit
Yeah,
later
man.
today, go and
Yeah,
shoot that.
you've done a good job, man. I watched number 9 video today, kicking butt.
I think that like the last 2 weeks I had 10 videos. This is number 11. Not that I'm like
This morning's
I
that I
was just
watched
like
was
looking back on the page or something,
mm-hmm.
but yeah, I had that one from the other day, but I don't have any more. I need to go shoot some more.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're inspired, man. It's cool. And the truth of the matter is, man, like with the amount of stuff that you've done, like if you didn't want to post every day, I think you'd almost have a month or 2 months worth of stuff if you wanted to. I mean, the way you've batched them up, you've got a lot of material. That's cool, man. And for creators
And
out there, another
I'm
little
cutting
helpful
up in
tip.
shorts and reels for promotion too. That's what
Yup.
shorts and reels are. It's driving traffic. Shorts and
Yeah.
reels drive traffic
Yeah.
to
And
your main content, which is your long form.
yeah, for those that have like a hard schedule to keep up with, just remember you can take 2 different videos and batch them up and you don't or 5 different videos and batch them up and so if you're having a hard time keeping a schedule, you could sincerely go out on a Saturday and do 5 different things and then spend a little time editing them and getting them right and put them and
Shoot
have them
them,
batched up.
put a music bed, go Suno. I the other day, like the Legacy Media Day, CBS, they did a thing on Suno. I'm like,
Hmm.
yeah, that's what I use, and they did a thing on Suno. It's like they're like, oh, I can't believe AI created this.
That's a I mean, you've got the tools at your disposal as a creator, as because I don't mind at all to say it that I invite my community members and stuff. That's how I'm going to grow, is to invite honest critiques of my stuff. Don't just come blindly. Watch. If you sincerely want to give me your time, I appreciate that. But you can also give me your feedback. I welcome it. Doesn't mean you have to be ignorant to me or nothing. You know what I mean. But like I want those growth, you know, those moments where somebody could say, "Hey, man, you lost me on this intro," or maybe you could cut back on the amount of time you do that, or whatever. Because I'll be honest, that's what I'm trying to do when I watch my videos back. I'm trying to figure out like, okay, because like I'll go to like my retention rate. That's the one that I lean in on these days. I don't lean in on how many views. I lean in on how long they view. And I'm really trying hard to get above that 50% mark. And, for my community members that are watching, for the random people that come by, that's awesome. And I appreciate them. That's awesome. But for my community members, that's why encourage, I don't encourage or discourage, just going to like I want to support, but at the same time, for me, it's about figuring out how it is that we reach that audience that isn't just coming around and supporting. How do we clear that hurdle? And for me, I think the hurdle starts with improvement of my videos, improvement of my intros, because my retention rate's down. So no matter if I have solid gold at the end of my video, and it's the best part of everything,
Put a
and you
five
learn to,
second teaser of that gold at the
yeah,
beginning of the video saying,
yeah, and if yeah, that's
stick
my
to the
point.
end to see what I did with this.
Is like if I lose people in the first minute and a half, and the best parts at 5 minutes, well then that best part at 5 minutes don't really mean anything. So that's
You know
why
what
that
that's
I'm
called?
leaning, huh?
You know what that's called? It's mean. It's a tease. They call it a teaser.
A teaser, yeah, 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 absolutely. But that's just another one of those things. That's like that's my number that I'm working with now, is that retention rate number. Now that I'm getting those type of analytics, and I'm seeing it, then it's like, okay, from a realistic standpoint, not not just from I'm proud of myself for doing a video, because I'm proud of that too, because it started out as just being proud that I could get it loaded up to YouTube. Well, now, from a realistic standpoint and a growth standpoint, then I'm trying to look at my stuff and like be critical, not in a bad way, but critical in a way where, okay, I see the numbers, I see the video. It says that people fell out at about 3 minutes for the most part. Okay, well, I watch it back and I try to be honest with myself. And for the most part, I've come to the conclusion that it's right, because I watch stuff back that's a month old, 2 months old, after I get my brain off of it, and I go back and I look at that, and then I look at my retention rate, or I look at how long people stay for, and then I go back and I watch it and I agree with it. It's like I would have turned too. Like my first realization was, if you have that in your video, you could have a world changing diagnosis. And if it they're going to turn it before they hear it. So I learned that. Okay, try to have good sound. And then you start, and for me, that was like a big deal. Like, I'm going to try to learn how to straighten that out. I'm going to try to learn how to get it. And then it was, okay, well, how do we add music in? And adding a little bit of music in to quiet the dead space up. Okay, growth. That's growth. Now I look back on my stuff with the numbers and I say, okay, it says that I only retain people for this long. Let's watch that video back and let's see how I really feel about it. And then I watch it back, and then it's pretty much come, like, okay, I see. And then learn, like Tommy just said, doing teaser opening, or I personally love the videos where somebody's telling me something, but visually taking me on a little bit of a random ride, so to speak. Because I correlate it like this. I'm going to start, this is like, I've tried to put things together in my head how I'm going to, progress. And for me, when I do my videos from now on, like my outside videos, or inside video, wherever videos I'm doing, all throughout that video, I'm going to treat it just like I am right now, talking to you guys. Except, I don't mean verbally. I mean the way I look at the camera, and then I look over here and I see the trees. And I look back over here and I see the camera, and I look over here, now I'm looking at the building. Well, as I'm doing my video, as I'm talking, I'm gonna shoot to random little things as I'm speaking, just like I would be. I wouldn't be looking somebody dead in the eye the whole time I'm talking to them. I'd be glancing in and out, looking at different things. I might look at my drum. I might look over there and see my little woodpecker family over there in the tree, or I might just check out the back end of the tractor sitting there. So I'm gonna try to include those types of random visuals into my camera work, into my video work, as I'm talking about things, meld them in, and just try to have different, because I've noticed that that's the ones that I like staying for, is the ones where it feels like the video is kind of random a little bit, but still yet they're staying on point with their topic and doing a good job, but they may cut in and out to something random, or whatever. It's almost like they're trying to show their personal behaviors through the video lens. Because my personal behavior wouldn't be just to stand and look at something. I ain't never been a stare at something kind of guy. I've always been like, I look at you and then I'll look away and look back at you and I'll look away. Well, I feel like that a lot of times with the newer videos that I'm seeing that's what the creators are doing. There's a lot of random different stuff happening that really don't mean no. It ain't no world changing nothing. It's just something to keep people intrigued on what's going on visually. So I don't know. I get started ranting about that kind of stuff. It don't really mean anything other than to us creators, man. Every time somebody talks about it, if you're truly into this kind of stuff, even if it's something you don't use, it's always worth just kind of hearing what other people how they're thinking about what their growth is because um I'm just leaning. I like my videos. I love my live streams too, but I'm also thinking about it from the standpoint of those videos, guys. It's you put it up there and then it keeps bringing for you. I know that the live streams once they're up, they can keep bringing videos for you too or views for you, but I feel like that for those of us that's doing these live streams like this, like Tommy said with the shorts, like it's a way to drive people to your videos. Well, I feel like your videos in return is a way to drive people to your live stream. You got your shorts driving people over maybe to check out your long form video or check out your page. And then you've got, of your videos up that people find because up until I started looking at YouTube on the phone and wasn't looking at it in here on the TV, I wasn't looking at no shorts and stuff like that. I was just looking at long form videos like Peter Santinello. I love his stuff. I think he does a good job. And I watch several of his things when they come out. But I just feel like it you might as well just kind of think about it all as a way to drive it to the next and to the next and to the next, man. So it's a promotion thing, I guess. But yeah, man. Let's see. Bluster, hey Tommy, want to reach out to me? I would be glad to do a live showing people how to use Canva. I'm not a pro, but I've learned a lot just by working with it. Can you see that comment, Tom? You see that? And bless
Yes,
that
yeah,
one is
I'd love to do that.
okay. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, y'all
I'm an
connect,
open
man.
book.
Yeah, that's
Ask
awesome,
me
man.
anything,
Yeah,
and I
indeed,
will spill.
indeed, indeed. Yeah, he'll help. He'll. That'd be a good conversation to have to throw around. Be able to maybe show people exactly what's going on and how to do it.
Just made
Because
it.
it helped
Speaking of tweet, I made a tweet. I don't
a
know if we're
tweet.
still calling a tweet or
Did you say
it doesn't
excuse
make
me?
sense to X. I made an X. Like I don't know what
Yeah,
that means.
yeah.
I don't know what I
Just say
made a
excuse
post. A
me and it's
post on
fine.
X. Excuse me, I made a tweet. But anyway, they're starting a new like I don't know what you call it campaign strategy and to boost my lives and everything. This was all about what was it? Get back to it here. I lost it.
It's all right. You'll find it.
It was
But
all
it's
about AI being had a live stream on. It was a live stream like a month ago, so but I cut part of the live stream off and made it into my podcast, and that went up yesterday. And we were talking about shout out to Feeling Foggy podcast. We were talking about AI ethics. We were talking about a bunch of random things on there. It was a great conversation. That's up on my Keeping It Real podcast.
awesome.
And we
Awesome.
were talking about AI being it's like AI is decentral. What was I got here in a second here. What it says about building on last week's live stream or the last live stream I did talking about this AI ethics and a decentralized future. Are we ready?
Hey, it's here. You might as well embrace it if you haven't. I mean, you know.
And I just started yesterday using Grok on doing brand looks. So I can look up creating change and seeing look up your user stats and everything and see what your I can do a brand lookup, like what they call a brand, just essentially looking up the brand. I did that for mine, and I want to get from here, and then I want to say get what, like, per say, actually my goal is to do what Sean Cannell is doing with Think Media. 'Cause I've just essentially the same niche as that. Tech. That's just YouTube and video, but I'm on tech.
Hmm, that's
Include
awesome.
tech. I guess I call myself digital lifestyle.
Heck yeah. I just got sorry, man. I got distracted because I got a text saying that and I don't know if it's a real one or not, but I was just at the DMV and it's like, you get one of them random texts and it's from DMV. And you know
Is
what
it
I
from
mean?
an
Like
international number? I get a lot of that.
it's like I'm trying to like read. It says Department of Vehicles Enforcement penalties begin on August 9th. Our records show that as of today, you still have an outstanding traffic ticket. In accordance with Commonwealth of Virginia Administrative Code, you did not complete payment by August 18th, 2025. The following actions. We will take the report to the DMV database, suspend your vehicle registration, driving privileges for 30 days, transfer to a toll booth and charge a 35% fee. You may be prosecuting your credit score. Please pay immediately before
Might be
enforcement.
worth checking into, but I'd be very wary of that because that sounds to me more like they're getting you to react and act now. But I
I know.
something worth
That's
checking in
how
on.
that's how I feel about it cuz it's like I was just out there and
And they would have told you that, right?
I feel like that. Like I like
Like, hey, you got this. Like, they didn't tell you that when you were there in person. Why are they sending you a text?
that's what I'm saying. Like that makes me feel like that's some bull crap, man. Like I don't know. Cuz I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I am gonna have to check that. I'm gonna have to check into that because that does
Hey,
make
I
it.
did. Would you know about this? Like, I was
I'm
there
gonna
and you
take
didn't
the.
mention this.
I'm gonna leave the text message on my phone and take it out there because the DMV, but it ain't just a few miles out the road. I'm gonna take my stuff out there. Be like, hey, man, I don't know what this means. Hey, brother Mar, I see you in the house, man. Good morning to you. Shout out to brother Mar. Outstanding music and singer.
Oh,
Shout out
hey,
to you, brother.
that's the next thing I'll do. The AI create like a baby version of yourself.
Yeah,
Busted
yeah.
per
Hey,
se.
brother. Uh, uh, Big Jack. He made a baby video, and that was funny, man. Made a
We
baby
gotta
video
do
of
that.
me.
You know what
That's
we gotta see? I'm a little drunk right now in baby form.
that would be hilarious, dude. That would
It's
be
something that
hilarious.
you really shouldn't see when
Unexpected.
you're in person, but that would be funny.
It would be hilarious. Let's
It
see.
would be good.
Right here's the picture of me that he did in the baby form, right? And then right here is the let's see. Let me crap. Let me turn it up.
AI
And
baby things
yeah, right
have
here's the
two on
AI
our channel.
baby. Here we go. I was like, dude, you're kidding me, man. Yeah, man, that was hilarious, dude. Hey, I was walking the other day with my kid, and we run across a stoned cow. Isn't that crazy?
You know what's really cool?
It
I
was not
saw
stoned.
the news. I watched Benny Johnson. He did that on the whole peace thing. That's actually really cool. It's like Trump and Putin as babies, and they're
Yeah.
Ugh,
Oh, that
that's
AI, dude,
we
the
need more of
AI,
that. We need more of that.
yeah, it can be fun, man, when you use it to have fun. It's when, it gets carried away with, you know, some of the stuff, but you can have so much fun with the
I
AI
think the
and
one
just
thing there's a talk the dog podcast too. Dogs
yeah,
on
yeah.
podcasting or something.
I've been so amazed since you and others have started showing some of the stuff that can be done through just understanding how to use the AI. And well, and like Brother Clinton and I was talking one time about like the AI, the the thing where you the AI where you talk to it or whatever, Chat GBT or whatever, yeah, Chat GBT. Then you talk to it just like it's a dang person, man. I mean, and then it starts answering you, and it was unbelievable to me. It's like that's just hard to wrap. It's hard to wrap my head around. Like, dang, man, this thing actually talks back to me like it's a person. I seen on the news this morning where they said that one through Facebook or whatever that it was, like doing, talking dumb stuff with kids and stuff, and like that's the kind of crap that I wish we could somehow weed it out where it doesn't.
All this stuff, like X, and then some others started seeing the input too. Like it started doing like the anti-Israel stuff,
Mm-hmm.
anti-Semitic stuff, and
Yeah, and
X
I
was
just
starting it, and then another AI model was doing that too. But it's all based on user input.
yeah, yeah, it is.
Just remember
And
that when Grok or someone starts being anti-Semitic, it's based on user input.
yeah. Well, and they've been collecting this stuff up for years, and you got to realize who is actually in charge of that platform and what are they allowing to lean in on their stuff compared to what the other ones are leaning. That's why I don't take any one news source as anything. It's just like, okay, it's a little bit of
You know
information
all these
and
deep fakes and everything, like how they're say get a video of this person's talking with it's not a true real video. I tried to do that and Grok said I'm not designed, I'm not allowed to create a video like that. It wouldn't
hmm,
actually do it.
right. Yeah, I some of it, man. I don't know. I guess you're gonna have the good and the bad. What I just hate is the fact that we have young generation coming up that a lot of what they're learning's from this stuff. They don't go and check no books out and read them. They don't go to the library. You know what I mean? They Google it or they AI it or whatever they do, and that's where they get their information. So that in return is where that it's a moral obligation to the people that are doing this to try their best to keep the things honest and just not have a stand on anything, but it's just information. This is the information. This is what we have, and that's it. Instead of it
Hmm.
it being swayed in any one direction. Like I say, I don't like that. I don't think that's the way that we don't need nobody to tell us where to stand. Just give us the information and let us figure it out. I don't know. But that's also, I guess that's where I guess some people I know that the way I feel does not have any correlation to what maybe needs to be done or not done because my feelings don't matter. You know what I mean? Like in that situation, my feelings matter to my wife, my kid, my mom, my dad, but the rest of the world don't care. The rest of the world ain't asking whether a guy likes it or doesn't like it, or whether Tommy likes it or don't like it. They going on what's got to be done. So that's why it leads me back into this whole idea about our representatives and everything, especially here. Is like there's nothing I despise any worse than to see any one of them take a stance. You're not paid to take a stance. That's not what
Your
you're there to
cause is
do.
to the people.
You're there to try to build that bridge between the common people and the folks that are there to create laws together and create some sort of order to a society, because without laws, there is no society. It'll be dog eat dog, and there'll be a lot of us up Crap Creek. And, I just feel like that anytime you see that, you should be questioning. You should be questioning. I don't care what side of the aisle you stand on. If you see one of your representatives, not leaders, here in this country, they're not leaders, they're representatives. And when you see one of them that you see them drawing party lines, then you should question everything that they do, because there's no way in this world, if they're representing the constituents of their place, that they should be taking a stand or drawing party lines, or creating an environment in which that people don't talk about things. They call each other names. They spend more time on Twitter or X or Truth or whatever the hell it is that they do it on, calling each other names, uh, claiming that one's this or one's that or one's ugly or one's not ugly or one's what. Man, that's truly not what you're there for. That's not what it was designed for. You're designed to have your own thoughts and opinions. That's cool, but once you're elected as a representative, then it's not just about your feelings, your thoughts, or your opinions. It's about what does the people that you represent have to say. May not be with what you exactly go with. It's what the majority of the people have to say. That's how it's supposed to be. But that's why we also have these platforms. We can say whatever we want. I choose to say what I want to say as respectful as I possibly can. I invite any of them that would like to, converse about it. I invite you on. Just know that. And I try not to call any of you out by name, but I know several of the representatives' names that I'd love to have just a true conversation with. But your battle with me can't be calling me names. It's got to be let's talk about this policy situation. Let's talk about these things. But no calling names. No calling names. That's not how the system was designed to be. Um, you can come on and defend your stance, but I think that's the biggest problem is you've got a bunch of people up there that think it's somehow their cause that they're there. Man, it ain't about your cause. Get off me island and do your job. Your job is to represent the whole of the people, man. So anyway, I just encourage you. That's if you have a chance to stand for something, then take a respectful stance and be willing to take fire. Um, I don't want to agree. If you're agreeing with everybody, then you ain't really a part of nothing. You ain't really, ain't nobody ever going to agree with everybody 100% of the time. What I look for is the person that stands with reason. For the people that just stand because it's their stand, it's their stance, man, I ain't got time for that crap. That group mentality crap. I ain't got time for that.
They call it
That
groupthink.
Yeah, I ain't got time for all that. I ain't got time for all that. It's like the whole idea of it may be great, but in reality, you're just creating a group of
All
people
the
that,
double speak.
oh, they love to be surrounded by the ones that tell them how good they are and how great they are. But man, just as sure as you put them under a little stress, or you show where you see a real problem, then if they ain't got nothing to say back, then all of a sudden you're some kind of name, whatever name that is. There's so many of them these days, I don't even know what they mean. You know what I mean? I don't even know what that means. So thank you. Um, but it's like it's not getting us. No, it's not getting us. Like you're not winning. No, you're not getting nowhere like that. Like 90% of these people that you see on Twitter or on the daily newses, making their rounds talking about how lofty a notions that they got, like these policy makers and all our chief policy advisors and all this, and it's like you got these chief policy advisors or whatever that ain't never created the first policy. Well, why in the hell are you on here saying what anybody should or shouldn't be doing? You ain't never created nothing. Or some foreign relations person that ain't never cut a deal with no other foreign relation that ever ain't never made nothing happen. But yet somehow they can come on, they can tell how bad it something's gonna be right out the rip. Oh, this is a terrible idea. This will never work. Blah blah blah. And it's like, well, where the hell were you 15 years ago? Why didn't you tell everybody this then? If you knew so much. I mean, or you got the ones that come out of a failed uh you know, a failed regime is what I'll refer to it as. They come out of a failed position and then they're on the news talking about what the next one should do. Like that's the last person I need telling me what this one or that one should be doing. It's just gotten sickening, but that's where the bad side of the whole technology has come in at is everybody thinks that what they got to say matters, and it just doesn't. You may think it does because you get a bunch of likes on Facebook or whatever, but it don't matter. Nobody cares. Ain't nobody cares about what you got to think, man. You know what I
Not here
mean?
for the
Like,
likes. I'm here for the impact.
huh?
I'm not here for the likes. I'm here for the impact.
There you go, man. That's what it's supposed to be about. And your personal journey, man. Yours is that's why they call it YouTube. You got to do it for yourself. You're doing it hoping that as you do for yourself that other folks see what they can get down with what you're doing no matter what your niche is or niche or whatever you want to call it. You got to ultimately be doing it, I think, because you just enjoy doing it. And it's going to reverberate in your videos. It's going to show in your videos. And as for me, that's how I look at it anyway. That's the way I keep myself from getting, darkened by numbers or anything like that. Man, I just enjoy doing it. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, have you ever put 10 or 15 or 20 people in a room? It's a lot of people. So if you're getting 10 or 15 or 20 views, that's a lot of views, man. I've done shows out here at these little bars before where I'd have been tickled to death if there was 15, 20 people in there. So, yeah, I mean, or 100 or whatever. So, hey, Brother William, God bless you too, my man. Good to see you here this morning, man. Shout out to you. Brother William, our bluegrass picking friend. Good musician, man. I enjoy knowing people like him. Just because I know that in order to get to the level that he's gotten to, you had to spend a lot of time doing it, man. A lot of dedication. So, shout out to you, Brother William, my guitar picking friend. Brother Mar in the house. He's my gospel singing friend, and him and Mr. Bruce Harvey, do a gospel singing together, and that's how I first run into Mar channel. But yeah, man, awesome singing. Good job. Not just gospel. He does older country and stuff, other stuff. But just happened to run into him on the gospel with brother Bruce Harvey, man. But yep, down the road, brother Jamie in the house, man. Thank you for being here. Yeah, man, I appreciate your friendship too, brother William. Always, brother Gen X in the house, and I got Lucas Leon. I don't know what you said, but it's a lot of squiggly lines, and I'm gonna take it as good vibes. Brother Desi, man, brother Desi, shout out to you, man. Outstanding member of the community. He's always just been a super supporter, man. And it's just, I don't know, like I don't know. It just that's awesome, man. Always in my comments and just pushing me up, and I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Blessed to Crochet in the house. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you very much. That is Echo. Blessed to Crochet. Echo. See, I remember. I remember. It took me a second. Sister Jimena. She's probably at work and Surviving Together's at work. Got to hang out with them yesterday. And Mom Smith Rex, you got a sub. Thank you very much, Mom Smith. I appreciate you coming through and being here. And Miss Liliana, Nustra Familia, and Millie de la Prida. I'm getting better at saying that too. Millie de la Prida, thank you very much. Appreciate all you guys. Brother Dapper stopping through, man. I appreciate you. Another outstanding leader of the community, man. Just been super, super friendly and nice to me. So I just appreciate that, Brother Dapper. Yeah, man, we're blessed to have you a part of this community. As I said in the beginning of this particular live stream, trying to label what it is that we are doing here, man. This is a place where people with, you know, the common goal of good vibes. Doesn't mean that we're all like. Doesn't, obviously we're not. But it's just a spot where we can all uh, come together, ask each other questions. Feel free to ask any. For you creators out there, feel free to ask anything. If I have the answer, or Tommy has the answer, if we can find the answer, then we will. It's free for you. And those of you that are consumers, like Miss Patty and others that I know, are just on because they consume. I haven't seen Miss Patty here today, but she just crossed my mind. And what the quack, um, for those that are consumers, we're coming together as both. This isn't for creators. This isn't for consumers. It's for people, all people. Uh, the only stipulation is bring good vibes. Doesn't mean that it has to be Mr. Giddy or anything like that. It just means that we try to approach things with some good vibes and build up our little community, or little whatever however you want to call it, audience. I just like knowing that we're all here trying to help one another. We've got creators and we've got consumers in the house, and we all are having a good time talk. Matter of fact, I think that there's probably some consumers that probably, maybe never really chatted it up before, and maybe come in here and chat it up. So anybody within earshot, feel free, jump in, chime in, say hello to the community, and we'll welcome you right on in. We're here to try to help creators. I don't care what level you're at. I don't
Like what
care.
Blessed Crochet was saying, there's over 150 million YouTube channels. Only about 3 million of them get monetized. So if you've gotten it, you achieved a great milestone.
Yeah, that's absolutely very good. And I just like to put it like this. I don't come at this. I don't never push up on anybody that I can do anything better or anything like that. I just push up on people that, hey man, just getting somebody else's point of view or somebody else's angle on things doesn't mean you might necessarily just, okay, I'm gonna do it that way. Just means, okay, you can take a piece of this, you can take a piece of this, you can take a piece of this, you can take a piece of that, and you can put it together, and now it's yours. And add your flavor in there, get your chicken grease on it, and that's where I think the beauty comes in at, is that we realize that we're probably not doing anything that hasn't been done, except for one thing: you. You're what makes it original. You're what makes the difference. We could all take a script of the same exact words, do the video, and they would all be completely different. You could take 10 people, same exact script, and say, I want you to make a video based around this script. And that would be a fun little project for our community to do. Is all of us come up with a common script, a common theme, and then make a video about it and see how different it is. You know what I mean? It would just prove the point that you could take a script, email the words to people, and say, now you can talk the way you want to talk, but here's what the script needs to be about. And I guarantee
Bruce
you,
Harvey.
there's Mr. Bruce Harvey. I was just talking about you, my fine friend. I was shouting out Brother Mark and you, because that's actually where I run into you at for the first time. Y'all was doing gospel music there at Brother Mar's channel, and then I happened to come over and see you and everything. But yeah, man, just I was talking Brother William in the house here. He's a heck of a bluegrass player and guitar player, and that's kind of what brought him and I together a little bit, and then we just become buddies, and traded numbers and emails and all that kind of stuff, and are able to talk and just talk guitar and other stuff. But yeah, man, I was just shouting you out, my fine friend. So I appreciate you stopping through, man. Always good vibes. But yeah, as creators, man, as we're making stuff, that's what I'm trying to foster here, is a place for creators and a place for consumers, because there's nothing you should appreciate any more than a consumer, a person that just comes by just to watch. Now, it doesn't mean that they can't be a creator too. I just mean that they're coming by because one, your thumbnail must have stood out, or they've hit the notification bell because they want to see your next videos, or your title was good enough to get out there and they happen to see it and it drew them in. And if I was you as a creator, I would welcome that feedback, and I would, and that's why I think this is a special spot, is because we have a mix of consumers and creators, because I'm not on here trying to tell anybody I know how to tell you how to build a channel. I don't know no more than anybody else. Been on here a year, or next month will be a year. I am monetized, but that does not mean you hit the lottery. You know what I mean? I think it made like $26 or something. So we're really knocking the doors down here. But what I am trying to do is build a community of like minded people that, as I've said in the past, my ultimate goal is just to have a platform in which that I can express myself not only through song and singing and writing, but a platform in which that I can express myself on how I feel about certain things, always with good vibes and respect for both sides. But I can take a stand for where I stand at, and also allow other people to share in how they feel, and bring like-minded folks together with good vibes like that, man. I think that's what it's all. There's Peyton Samuels. You changed your you changed up your banner. I see it right off. Good
I
job. It looks good.
Peyton was with me the other day with the what's the channel? Cindy
Cindy Lifestyle.
Lifestyle, and her
Yeah, she's
sister.
great.
Peyton was in the chat with me.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. I just noticed. I seen your thing's different. Good job. It looks good. I said, yeah, Bruce, Mr. Harvey, you're certainly welcome, my friend. I mean it with full sincerity. For those in my little community, and within ear range, if they can hear me, then I encourage them to come over and support you. I like gospel music and country music and stuff, and you know that's just the kind of things I like to say. I think it's awesome. Oh, you're welcome, Peyton. Yeah, I seen it right off because I was like, oh, uh, when I seen your name standing out, I was like, well, that don't look the same. But I know it's you just because of the way you approach. But I was like, that's not Peyton Samuel's old. That's not the same little circle I'm used to seeing. But shout out to you this morning, Peyton, and shout out to What the Quack. I mentioned you just a few minutes ago, What the Quack, and we're all sending up prayers and good vibes. I hope you're feeling well. I know you're battling a sickness, and I wanted you to know I'm thinking of you, even though you're not in the chat. I promised you months ago that every time I thought of you, and since you shared that you were sick and that you just needed some pushing up, I promised you that every time I thought of your name, that I was going to. So I am standing, man of my word. I'm saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. So always good vibes for What the Quack. Always. So shout out to our friend What the Quack. And Miss Patty. Miss Patty's in here most days. Shout out to you, Miss Patty. Just a super fan and just awesome, just being wonderful community member, and we appreciate you. We really do. Coming up on 12:40. Appreciate everybody being here. This is Good Vibes. My name is Guy. This is Tommy Kenyon. Um, Welcome to Creating Change. We appreciate you. Just throwing out some good vibes. Just stop by and say, hey, God bless y'all. God bless you too, Mr. Harvey. Keep having a great day, man. Good vibes. Well, I hope you're having a great day. Keep having a great day if you are, and if not, just change up and have a great day, my brother. But shout out to you, my friend. Keep on a singing, man. Keep on singing. Yep, him and Brother Marr do a gospel singing together, and I encourage any of you that just enjoy good music and good singing, go over and check them out. And they got an outstanding community too. They're building up a good outstanding community of people just having good conversation and stuff. Brother Gen X in the house, down the road, Brother Jamie. Appreciate you. You're welcome, sir. Have a good one, brother. Mr. Harvey in the house. Appreciate you, man. It's an honor and privilege to have those kind of people stopping in because they're just good vibes, man. Good vibes. That's what it's all about. Brother Desi, I appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a good day. I appreciate you always, brother. Always coming through, watching replays, leaving good comments, man. So thank you. Blessed to Crochet, Echo, thank you very much. I appreciate you being here always. Outstanding member of the community. Appreciate you.
I don't know
Magic of
if
Healing.
Blessed Crochet heard me earlier, if he's still here or not, but I'll have to shoot her an email.
Yeah. Yeah, shoot her an email. She wants to contact you, and that's awesome, man. Magic of Healing, sending out prayers and thoughts for your dad and for your family, pushing you up this morning. So shout out to you. I don't want to say I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, but that's not coming out the way I wanted it to. But we're thinking of you. Shout out to you, and we got you on our heart and thinking of you and thinking of your daddy. Surviving together, Miss Mac. Good morning. I appreciate you being here, my friend. She's probably at work and listening. If not, shout out to you anyway. I'll say it anyway. If I knew she wasn't listening, I might would talk smack, but she might be, so I ain't gonna say. I'm just playing, Miss Mac. I wouldn't talk smack about you. Outlaw Vault, appreciate you being here. Appreciate you. I went right past their name the first time. I'm sorry about that. Some of them they blend right in. And Brother Desi's, his name, I scrolled right past his the first time. Thank you, Mumps Miss Rex, again. I appreciate you. You got a sub, but I gotta go. Keep talking. Yeah, hey, not many people in my life make that statement to me. It's unnecessary. The keep talking statement. I mean, like, uh, I wake up in the morning talking. It seems like sometimes, brother. I ain't gonna lie. Millie De La Prida, outstanding member of the community, and Miss Liliana. Shout out to you guys, Brother Dapper, all of you, man. Brother Tommy in the house with me. Tommy Kenyon keeping it real. Blessed through connection. Appreciate you. Let's see. I feel like I missed one. Oh, friend. Did you say it's Arthur? Is that the name? Arthur from Russia?
Yeah.
Arthur from Russia. From Russia, and everybody, and there's Victor, Truth Wave Energy. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. I was his thousandth, happened to be his thousandth sub. That was the first time since I've been on YouTube that I got to be, roll somebody from 999 to the thousand. Hey, I got you, brother Gen X, man. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You know that. I hope you know that. But shout out to you, man. Hope you're having an outstanding day, and we're thinking about Miss Minnie's dad and everything, and just sending out good vibes, man. Good vibes. But yeah, man, got to go down this evening and finalize everything. Not finalize. We've already signed papers on it. We're already in debt, but just take the other truck down, or I've got to figure out if they want me to. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can't just get them to pick it up too, because I hate to have to pick up the insurance uh, on that stupid thing. Just to,
Melissa and Mama Bandy.
hey, mommy, hello, Guy and Tommy and everyone. Hello, mama. Hello, good to have you here. Yeah, this has been the year for us up here on this hill. My dad, they told him that his old truck that he had, which wasn't all that old, but that it wouldn't get another inspection sticker. Uh, and then I got he got him that new truck, and then like 2 weeks later, their Pathfinder went out. It's sitting out here in my driveway. I hear the transmission shot in it. Great vehicle all the way as far as everything else, motor and all that. Good tires, all that. Um, but and that one went out. Our truck is in the shop as we speak. I have no idea exactly what's wrong with it. And then me and Courtney just went and got our first brand new car together. We never had gotten a new vehicle. So, really cool, man. Just one of those things. Man, there's Khalil is my name. This is my story. Yo. Oh man, I can't swell his comment up. AED from Khalil is my name. This is my short stupid dog shouting good luck in a megaphone. Hey man, thank you. Khalil is my name. Hey, this dude, he's got some cool editing skills going on too, man. That's another one of them that's got got it going on with the editing. What's up, man? Shout out to you. If y'all haven't been out over to check out Khalil is my name, I encourage you to go over check him out. Outstanding member of the community. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, my friend. Dang. Thank you. And Peyton Samuels, thank you. I appreciate that. Man, gosh, guys. Thank y'all. Thank y'all very much. That's very, very kind. I thank you, man. I hope you're doing good, though, man. We're still going. Shout out to them YouTube streets, bro. I hope you're staying safe and, behaving yourself. Hey, I appreciate you, Peyton. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Man, thank you, Khalil. I appreciate that. That man, thank y'all. Good vibes to you guys, man. Yeah, as the time gets ready to change, I'm gonna keep going with what I'm doing like this, but I'm gonna add in some nighttime stuff coming up here soon. I don't have nothing locked in as to exactly because I'm the kind of dude that I want to, I just want to approach it from an angle of I mean, I like the random, like I like random lives. I like doing all that. I like it all. But I just want to have like a program, like a sketch, like okay, this is when I do this. This is when I do this. This is when I do this. It works better for me. It's not. It's a personal thing. That ain't That's not to say that what everybody else wants to do. That's fine with me. Everybody else do what. But for me, I just like knowing like okay, I signed on to it, and it helps keep me. It helps keep me accountable because I think that's the one thing for me as a professional procrastinator. If I don't like I've got to speak it into existence. Like if I say I'm gonna do this, then I say it, and then it's like, okay, now I'm held accountable. Now I have to go. Now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this done. Um, so that's kind of how I have to approach this whole YouTube experience. For me, as creators, guys, it's easy to fall into the trap. Well, tomorrow I'll make a video, or tomorrow I'll do this, or tomorrow I'll do that. Guys, if I do that to myself, I'll go a year and it'll be gone and be like, dang, I ain't made the first video or I ain't done the first thing. So for me, that's why that it's important for me to have a schedule and have like things like where I feel almost obligated. I know that on here we're really not obligated. It's up to me to come on or not come on. But it obligates me for me as a personally, it just obligates me better to be able to just say, okay, I do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then Fridays I do after dark, and then whatever. For me, it just helps hold me accountable. It makes me like, okay, I got to do this. I already said I was going to do it. Now I got to do it because I'm the world's worst at finding good reasons not to do things. I can come up with some. My wife will tell you, I've got some really professional excuses. If anybody's interested, I do sell them. I can't give them away no more. I feel like I'm giving the bank away, but I can sell them for cheap. So if you need an excuse, holler at me. I'll help you come up with a fine excuse that'll sound great. Now, whether it works or not, I don't give no guarantees on whether the excuses work. It's about delivery. I can give you what to say. I can't give you the delivery on it. We can work with it. We can work with it. But now that's why that I do things. That's why that I am doing things the way that I do things on here. It's not anything other than for me. It makes otherwise, guys, if I don't do that, it's like I almost don't feel the obligation or something, and it just keeps me going. Um, Budget Bliss, you might have fell in at about midways or so. But I was just talking about uh, being the reason why that I like to do schedules on my live streams and keep myself to at least a once a week for my long form video kind of stuff. As a creator, I'm talking as a creator. I'm talking creator nonsense right now. But it helps for me to just know that I've already said I'm going to do this, this, and this. And then my community is kind of like, y'all help kind of hold me accountable because I'm like, well, I already told them that I was going to do it on this time or at this day. Because there's been a couple times that I could have come up with some good reasons. I could have come up with some good excuses for myself, but the road to hell's paved with good intentions, And, I just like it helps me to keep myself held accountable because I'm the world's worst at making, I'll make an excuse. I'm good at it. That's where that came in, Budget Bliss, was I'm good at making excuses. I'll sell them. I can't give them away no more. I feel like I've already give the bank away. But I can sell a good excuse if anybody's needing one. But I can't sell the excuse for you. It's about delivery. Once I give you the excuse, you've got to deliver it. I can't deliver it for you. We can work out a price where maybe I could deliver the excuse for you. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, yeah, you know what I mean. It's just so easy to come up with, and on here where like you don't have a boss person saying, "Hey, you got to do this," or "Hey, you got to do that." You've got to be the one to like say to yourself, "Well, no, I've got to do this because I've got, like I've held myself accountable by like, okay, for me it's about at least trying to do once a week a long form video or whatever. Or if I say I'm gonna be on here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, guess what? You're gonna see my face on here. I believe that's where that's how I'm gonna to stand out, is that, I just keep going. I just keep on going. She said, "Okay, I need an excuse to get." uh, Now that's a big one. That's a big one. Now that's a big one. That's a big one. Uh, we'd have to do a little bit of investigating, but I'd bet that we could dig something up. We could dig something up. But that's funny. Yeah, that one might be a touch out of my league there. Oh, yeah. Oh man, yeah. I might should have thought that one through before I put that offer out, because now it's hard to say what kind of excuse I done put myself up for. Peyton, why aren't you a
Counseling
moderator?
with Guy.
Why isn't Peyton?
Marriage counseling. I think Peyton's on my channel.
Not she wasn't. I just put you back as a mod. No, I had you as a moderator on my channel, Peyton. Unless it's just, I don't know. I don't know. For some reason you wasn't, so now you are again.
Can Yeah, he's on
Ah,
my channel. Add as a moderator. I just added him as a moderator on mine.
See, y'all get me with that, man. I did, like it could totally be somebody that I got you. Well, now both channels are. That's cool. That's cool. That's something I haven't took advantage of, is starting another channel. I still have, the option obviously of doing that, and I haven't. I need to go ahead and do that. But shout out to everybody. It's coming up
Oh,
on
it's not
five
another
minutes
channel.
still.
It's my channel. It's because I'm streaming to my channel as well. Peyton
Okay.
and Mumpus was also on my channel. They're both moderators now.
Right. Yeah, Peyton was a moderator on my channel on one of their accounts, and then they were in mine on their second account, and I just added them up again, or add them in it again.
There you go.
As,
I have two accounts. Peyton
yeah,
chiming in from another account.
yeah, yeah. That's why I was like, wait a minute, man, I have deja vu going on for like, wait a minute. But anyway, shout out to you, Peyton Samuels. Thank you again. I appreciate what all y'all guys. Khalil's my name, man. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. I don't know how to say it any more than that, but thank you, man. Guys, as I said, man, it's just all about staying consistent and staying true to what I like doing, and I encourage all of you guys to keep doing that. If for the creators and for those that are just consumers here or just here to consume, I appreciate you. We thank you. Always good vibes. Yes, I have another channel. I might turn it into a gaming channel. That's something, Budget Bliss. I was, since I've been doing this, I watch a little bit of YouTube more than what a lot more than I ever have. But I have been seeing a lot of stuff about gaming channels being like big money makers. Like for those of you that are into gaming and stuff, like you might really find a way to lean in on. I don't know exactly how all of it works, uh, but I have seen a lot of different things, things on the feed or whatever about, uh, gaming channels being the way to go in some ways for certain things like that. So man, I encourage it. If I could do it, I would. I'm not a gamer. I mean, I play some killer tic tac toe, and I got a paper football. like everybody else. But you know, I don't really have, I don't have no computer games. What I should have done was film my kid's childhood. I should have just put a camera there where y'all could see his Fortnite. Man, that kid was so into Fortnite, man. I thought he was going to turn into one of them characters, man. Man. I mean,
You are who you hang out with.
oh, he'd say, "Dad, come in here and play us with." Hey, man, I come from Nintendo days. You know what I mean? And he brought me in there to that Fortnite, and you got stuff being built, and you're jumping off of this, and then people shooting me, and I don't even know where it's coming from. Hey, dude, I hated that game, man. I hated it because I couldn't do nothing. Every time that I hit the ground, somebody shot me and then stole all my stuff. And I just didn't like it. And I still don't like it. And
Sounds like the first person shooters that like we grew up with, like Nintendo, Super NES,
oh, you put me on some
N64.
Contra, bro. I'm a
Yeah.
Contra king. Up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start. 30, man.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
man. Yeah, man.
I get in there, I couldn't stand a chance. I'd be dead in 5 seconds.
Man, dude, I hated because I could. Budget was laughing at. I'm telling you, man, these kids, the games that they got, man, like I can't keep up. I mean, I don't mind to tell you, like I cannot. I tried to play with him. I tried to learn the few buttons it took to try to build the stuff. It didn't work out. It just drove Dad to cussing, and it just I didn't like it, and it I don't like being beat all the time. Let me be honest with you. I didn't like that part. And I remember the first
Mhm.
time that we played Call of Duty. The deal was that he played around and I played around. I played for like 12 seconds. Then he played for an hour and then maybe die. And then I'd play for 7 seconds. And then he'd play for another hour. And I'm like, well, man, I need like 10 men. You get one, I get 10. Because man, it's just too many buttons, bro. Too many buttons. You take 4 of the buttons off of there, and I guarantee you I'll whoop somebody's hind end. I guarantee you I will. You give me an A and B button and just a little toggle thing, oh, somebody's had a bad day. But when you throw all the other stuff in there with all that other stuff, no, man. You look like Edward Scissorhands with nothing in his hands over there playing the video game. I don't even understand what. No. No. So, I just, I didn't do good with them. I didn't do good with them new games. But he did. He did pretty good with them. But you know what? As I figured, he naturally grew out of it. He's not a gamer now. Like he don't. I ain't heard a game on there. Well, what's that one stupid game he likes to play? It is funny as hell. The one, um, Red Dawn Redemption. That's another one. I mean, whatever. It's funny. I don't really get it the whole lot. I don't know the
Give me
whole
some
story.
Grand Theft Auto or
Now see that now you put me in a racing game like that. Hey, I tell you, no. Hey. I used to be like, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I was like pretty much a world champion excite bike king. Like I'm not saying
mm,
that I was the best. I'm just saying that I never met anybody any better. That's all I'm saying. Now I know
I
there's a
like
lot of people in the world, but I was an excite bike master. Like I was pretty much on tour. I'm just saying, and I
I
built
like
my
to
own
play all
courses.
those sports games, hockey, basketball, baseball.
See, I just never. Oh, I hated it, man. Because if I played with like Zach, if I played football with him, I didn't get to do nothing but watch him score touchdown after touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Oh, isn't this fun? I'm getting beat 48 to
It's like you had to
nothing.
learn how to play defense with the controller too.
You got to learn
Otherwise,
how
they
to
just
control it
walk
first,
all over you.
man. I hated that. I hated it all. Let's play tic tac toe and see who beats who.
Some
Want to play some
Pac-Man.
Some pat. Oh, you man, I was pretty much. I'm not trying to brag once again, but I was pretty
Oh,
much
what's
off.
the first? What's the one? I actually
Really,
had this. It was back in the 80s. The older console. Ugh,
Atari.
Atari.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty much a spokesman for him. It was a bit,
Yeah, I couldn't remember the name for a minute.
Hey, believe this or not, did you know that you can get the ghost stuck in the hole on Pac-Man? Did you know that you could get the ghost stuck in the hole?
No,
You can get the
I
ghost
thought the
stuck in the
ghosts were
hole.
that smarter than that.
Yeah, my mom, when I was just a kid, we got an Atari. We still lived in Columbia, Maryland, man. And my mom, she used to play Pac-Man with us kids, and she figured out how to get them ghosts stuck in a hole, and it truly did work, man. You could roll through and get them all following you, and once you
Hmm.
had all four ghosts behind you, then you shoot into one of the tunnels and they'll follow you. And if all four of them go into it, they'll get stuck in a hole. And then you can just go get you a power pellet and go back and eat all the ghosts. No shit. No kidding, man. Now I ain't lying. If
You
there's
heard it
any
here. Cheat code on Pac-Man.
yeah, yeah, dude. But the if I remember, the right way to do it was you go through and you get all your pellet. You get your you get you go through and you just start eating the pellets and you get those ghosts following in behind you, and then you dart into one of the holes with them right behind you, and if all four ghosts go into the hole, then they'll just keep going back and forth from one side to the other, and you can go clear the board out, get you a power pellet, and eat the ghost. No kidding, man. No kidding. Hey, Santiago, I see you, brother Desi in the house. Yeah, man. These controllers that they put in your hand these days, I mean, seriously, like coming from my angle, it's like, dude, there ain't nothing fun about this because I don't even know I don't even know how to do anything. I mean, it's like handing me a computer or something. Like I don't know what to do with this.
Your guy
But guys,
worked this TV switcher.
yeah, yeah. But it was, man, like dang man. But dang man. Hey, shout out to brother Desi Santiago. It's coming up on 5 minutes after 1. We're getting ready to get off here. Budget Bliss Journey. Thank you for being by. I encourage you guys as you hear these names, if you haven't been to visit them, please go visit them. The reason why that I turn you guys blue is nothing to do with other than it gives you an opportunity to easily connect with your community members. I encourage you to connect, and there is every different person on here has different knowledge and different things to bring to the table, and other things that maybe you can pick up from and learn from. And that's what we're trying to do here, is build a like-minded community where we just try to help each other out, and be there to support one another as well. Shout out to Khalil's my name. Thank you again, my friend. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. And Peyton Samuels, thank you. When the time sets back, it's going to be getting dark around 5:30. Those days I don't really like them days, the sun going down. I know it does seem kind of like a depressing time of year sometimes, and it gets it kind of gets you out of rhythm in your brain, in your mind. So you know what I mean? Like I know what you mean. It's depressing in a lot of ways. Gen X in the house. Gen X effect. Shout out to brother Clint. Appreciate you, man. And once again, Khalil, thank you, man. Thank you. Shouting good luck in a megaphone. AD50 from Khalil is my name, and this is my story. Sheba Dog shouting good luck in a megaphone. Thank you again. Peyton Samuels, I appreciate you. Dollar from Peyton Samuels. Thank you very much. I appreciate all you guys. It's not necessarily, but it's appreciated, and I thank you sincerely. Brother Bruce Harvey in the house, and brother Tommy here visiting with me. And we got brother William in the house, guitar picking friend, and Mar. That's where I met Mr. Bruce Harvey. They do great gospel music. If you enjoy listening to gospel music, other country music, either one of them, both channels is great for that. Awesome listeners, awesome to listen to. Down the road, and brother Jamie, appreciate you, man. Shout out to you once again. Congratulations on getting to that milestone. of 3,000, and you're soon to be at the 4. And man, just shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. Bless the crochet. Miss Echo in the house. Magic of Healing. Shout out to you. Prayers for your dad, and we're just lifting all of your family up, and we're thinking of you. Um, Thanks for reaching out. I'm glad that you shared with us this morning, surviving together. Shout out to you. I hope you're doing great and have an outstanding day. Always, Miss Mac. I appreciate you being here. Um, let's see, Mumpsis Rex, once again, new sub. I thank you very much for doing that, and I'll be by to check you out as well. But we welcome you and we thank you. Nostra Familia, Miss Liliana, thank you very much for being here, and Millie De La Prida, thank you very much. Dapper, brother Dapper PH, outstanding community leader and just a great individual. If you're looking to grow a channel and see how to do it, it's a good example of staying with it and staying on it. And he does an outstanding job in welcoming. Blessed through connection. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Magic Healing in the house. Thank you. We're thinking of your dad and brother Gen X. Appreciate you, brother Desi. I'm getting back up through Truth Wave Energy. Shout out to you, Victor. I got to be his 1,000th sub, which is pretty cool. And Arthur from Russia, appreciate you guys. We appreciate all you guys. Always good vibes to each and every one of you. I want you to have an outstanding day. And hey, AB, good day to you, brother. Have an outstanding day. Appreciate you, man. Our country music singer friend in the house, brother AB. Shout out to you, friend from Texas, man. I hope you're having a great day, brother Tommy. Appreciate you, my friend. Is there anything you would like to announce before we sign off for the afternoon, my friend?
I'd say like just end with if you're ever looking like if you're working from home or anything, and or if you've ever looked into one of those co-working, a great thing that I thought about this probably a year ago, but I just really discovered it this last week. Looking for a quiet space to just work. Sometimes a great place to go with Wi-Fi. Find your public library.
Yeah,
They
very
often
good
now
thought.
these days have Wi-Fi. They have you can rent or check out a conference room to even sit in a quiet space or room, closed door, or
Yeah,
just quiet open space as well.
that's
Library.
right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, very good. Very
Change
good.
your surroundings if nothing else.
That's
Sometimes.
right. That's right. Well, and there's something too about being in a position like that where instead of maybe Googling what you want to know, go look through the library for what you want to know. I mean, that's a great. I love that. I love that. So yeah, yeah, great little tip to throw out there to everybody. But guys, we appreciate y'all being here. Always good vibes from me and brother Tommy. Always, we appreciate him. Thank you, brother Gen X 100 and Budget Bliss. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. And shout out to Khalil and Peyton. I appreciate y'all throwing like that up. And thank you all. Miss Mena, we're thinking of you and your dad. We appreciate all you guys. Guys, we'll see you here Wednesday, 11 o'clock. Always good vibes, man. Growing and connecting. That's what it's all about. Y'all have a great day. I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back. Start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old page. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old page. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut and loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace. The kind where God like me when to raise. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where God like me when to raise. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where God like me when to raise. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes only to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.